Hello everyone. Today I'm going to take a quick look at the Sony UX570 voice recorder. If someone is looking to improve the audio quality in their videos, or is simply interested in a small, portable audio recorder in general, this one may be worth a look. There are a ton of options out there these days, and offerings from Zoom and Tascam get a lot of attention. I stumbled on this little Sony, and it surprised me to the point that I decided to make a short video about it. It's marketed more as a voice recorder for things like meetings or dictating notes than it is for use as an audio recorder for video. But I think it has a lot going for it if you're looking for a relatively inexpensive option to record audio for video. It has a design somewhat reminiscent of a Zoom H1 or a Tascam DR05. It has built-in microphones on top, as well as a 3.5mm microphone jack that provides plug-in power, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. It has a micro SD card slot as well as 4 GB of memory built in. Some may scoff at the idea of built-in memory in a device these days, particularly only 4 GB, but it does make this a very convenient grab-and-go option for recording audio where you can never find yourself unable to record because you forgot the memory card. And the built-in memory is enough for like 5 hours of audio at the highest quality setting, so it's not too bad. It has a power switch that has a hold position that locks all the controls so you can't accidentally change a setting or stop recording. It can record in MP3 format at several different quality levels, as well as in WAV format at 16-bit 44 kHz. 16-bit 44 kHz isn't the highest quality in the world, but it's plenty for dialogue. This recorder also has the ability to pause and restart recording without creating a new file. This recorder has a built-in rechargeable battery. This could be seen as a positive or a negative depending on how you feel about such things, but it does allow for a very small size. It's a little bit taller than something like a Tascam DR10L or a Zoom F2, but it's a little bit narrower and a little bit thinner, and it's definitely smaller than a Zoom H1N. It's small and thin enough to slip into virtually any pocket. It has a built-in full-size USB-A plug that slides out from the bottom. This could be a convenient feature for some that might help streamline your workflow a tiny bit versus having to remove the memory card or find a USB cable. It has built-in audio processing modes that are designed to reduce noise and tune the audio specifically for music or capturing multiple people in a room, stuff like that. These modes probably work best with the built-in microphones, but honestly, I've actually never tried them. For my use, I just want unprocessed audio, so I have all that stuff turned off. One small negative is that there are only 3 microphone input level options: high, medium, and low. The good news is that it has plenty of gain for less sensitive microphones, and with a higher sensitivity microphone like a Sennheiser ME2, I can set the gain at low and still get fairly high levels. The headphone output also seems to be pretty good quality, though not super powerful. I got this recorder for $80, which is a bit less expensive than a Zoom H1N or a Tascam DR05X. It's not super cheap, but considering the built-in memory, the built-in battery, it seems like a good value. But the best part, what surprised me the most, and why I made this video, is just how clean the mic preamp is in this little recorder. All of the audio for this video was recorded with the little UX570. So far, I have been using a Sennheiser MKE600 with an XLR to 3.5mm adapter plugged into this recorder. And as you can hear, it's capable of recording very clean, high-quality audio. What really impressed me is when I compared the audio from this recorder to the audio from a Tascam DR10L. Here's some audio recorded with the Tascam DR10L using a Sennheiser ME2 microphone. And here's some audio recorded with the Sony UX570 using the same Sennheiser ME2 microphone. And here is some silence from each of these recorders for comparison. Unfortunately, I don't have a Zoom H1N or a Tascam DR05X to compare it to, but considering the price and the very small size, I'd guess the results are probably very competitive with those recorders. One small annoyance with this recorder for the way I use it is that the audio level meters only show up once you start recording. They do show up once you're recording, and since there's only 3 input level options, it doesn't take a lot of trial and error to figure out which of the three is going to work best for your situation, but it would be nice if it showed up all the time, or maybe just when setting the mic input level. The interface on this recorder has options for creating and naming folders, for sorting and searching files, for adding markers to recordings, etc. Lots of little options. Some people even apparently use these as music players because they have a usable interface for that and they have a decent headphone output. All in all, I'm not saying everyone should rush out and buy one of these or that it's a Zoom killer or anything like that. It's just another solid option that's worthy of consideration. Maybe its combination of features and performance fits your needs, and maybe not. I just found myself pleasantly surprised by the performance, and I figured I'd share my thoughts. So hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, or if there's anything else you'd like me to test out with this recorder, let me know. As always, thanks for watching. Take care.